had to double up on the round of applause. We had to double up on the round of applause because the boys are back. We in the building. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Laker Land. We got a lot to talk about, but not a whole lot to talk about this afternoon. This is game day, so we got to get prepared for the Lakers and the Kings going down later on tonight. Make sure if you guys want to check out our watch party for the Lakers games, come over to our VIP room. We're giving out free VIP access. Go to playback.tv/Lakerland. Join our watch party room for all of our Lakers games. Cole is in the building. Cole, what's up, bro?
What's going on? What's going on?
Bro, we about to make this real brief but real effective. You already know how we get down, so I appreciate you this afternoon. Shout out to everybody in Lakers Nation. Big up to the NBA community as a whole. If you guys are on our YouTube channels, we're streaming from 2 channels a day, so make sure you guys smash that like button for us. Subscribe to the platforms if you're new. On today's show, man, Stephen A. Smith does not believe in the Lakers. We're going to talk about can the Lakers reach the top seed in the West before it's all over with. Also, top 5 Lakers all time. Does LeBron James fit the bill? Cole and I are going to discuss that today here on Lakerland, and also a preview of tonight's game between the Lakers and the Kings. Can Anthony Davis finally get a win over Sabonis, man? We got to talk about that and a couple other things here on Lakerland. Shout out again to everybody in the building. Let's get this damn show started.
Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the six. You want to put on the show here.
Yeah, we are in the building. Cole, I'm on social media yesterday, and I really wanted to bring this up last night, but I'm a little bit late to the party. But Stephen A. Smith, he went on social media. He was on First Take, matter of fact. I'm sorry. He says, how am I supposed to consider the Lakers, our Lakers, a serious threat when the reigning defending NBA champions continuously abuse them? What's your thoughts on Stephen A. Smith comments about the Lakers in regards to the Nuggets? Did he get it right? Is he being disrespectful? How you feel? Because I don't really like the way Stephen A. was talking about our Lakers.
I'm gonna be honest. He has some merit to his argument to where we haven't been able to beat them these last few times. But if you look at the game, it's really the execution down the stretch and the coaching that's the difference, right?
Right.
So I feel like we're not that far off from the defending champions, but it's just the execution down the stretch. So I see why he said it, but I feel like it's not as crazy as he's making it seem.
Do you think the team that we have constructed, and you're absolutely right, like we have had close games. BA in the building, BA salute. G, I'm going to drop the link if you want to be able to join us this afternoon real quick. We're not going to take up too much time, but we just had a couple things to talk about with Lakerland. But when it comes to the roster, bro, as constructed, do you think this team, we have what it takes to even beat this Denver Nuggets team in the 7-game series? Because as far as the matchups go, when we talk about basketball, I don't know. Like you look at guys like Cam Reddish, guys like especially Cam Reddish, like these guys are so offensively
And
like
that,
shorthanded. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? They cool on defense, but on offense, these guys, the Denver's not going to guard them. Denver's
no,
not going to guard these guys. They're going to leave them wide open on the offense. And then when you look at guys like D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves, for example, yeah, you're going to respect them and you're going to guard them on defense, when they on offense. But when Denver gets on offense, Denver's going to attack them too because they're not, elite defenders. So it's just like, I don't know if the Lakers team is constructed as good enough to beat Denver, period, bro. Coaching or not.
yeah. I see the concerns, but honestly, I feel like the last couple of games where we lost to Denver, it's either been we didn't have coaching, but we had the players, or we had the players and we didn't have
Not
coaching.
the coaching.
Right. So we have the person to guard Jamal Murray and Vando, but like you said, they aren't going to respect Vando once it comes to the offensive side of the ball, which you can use him on the offensive side of the ball. We just don't have the coaching to, you know,
That's a
because
fact.
he's very effective with his back cuts. He has he has good playmaking. He has good playmaking in transition. We could use dribble handoffs, but we don't because we don't have the coaching for that.
I feel like Stephen A is being disrespectful because he's not considering the Lakers as a viable threat. I
Yeah.
mean, yes, they've been up and down like a roller coaster all year, but at the end of the day, you still have LeBron James, in my opinion, who's still playing at an elite level in year
Mhm.
21, 39 years of age. As far as availability goes, we're getting everything that we've asked for out of Anthony Davis. Am I lying on that part?
No, you straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, when you got those two and they have been proven to be champions before, got this done before, I don't see really how, Stephen A feels like these guys are not a serious threat. As far as beating the Nuggets specifically, like I said, that's just a conversation that everybody can have in the NBA community. But is it a sure shot that Denver's even going to make it to the Western Conference Finals?
You know,
The West
Minnesota
Yeah,
is
can
tough.
guard them. Minnesota can
yes,
guard them.
yeah. I think it is. Salute, fellas. By the way, my
BA, what's up, my brother? You think it's a clear path for Denver to the finals?
I think they got the best shot to the finals out of every team in the West. I will say it's not a true clear cut because we've been seeing these injuries out of nowhere that happens usually towards the end of the seasons. Things could happen, but if they can go in healthy, they have the best chance out of everybody in the West, I believe, to make it to the finals.
Really? What do you think about Stephen A. Smith's comments about the Lakers not even being a serious threat? Now, I know you're not a Lakers fan, so I know you're going to give me the real when it comes to this question. But does Stephen A. got a point, or does the Lakers are they still a threat with LeBron and AD?
I think they can't. I don't think they're a threat. I'm gonna say that off bat. I don't think the Lakers are a threat, but I kind of have to contradict myself because it just depends on the matchup. It depends on the matchup. If they get the right matchup, then they can get to the Western Conference final, probably, or either to the second, or even to the second round. But as far as just clear cut, no, they like it's a chance that they might not even make it to the playoffs. Like they're still in that possibility, and I hate to say that, but that could become a reality, barring nothing happens as far as injury. Like I said, with the other teams.
You think BA, you're my brother, but if you think I'm going to allow you to come up here on this show within the first 5 to 10 minutes in front of the Lakerland community and say that we're not
Yeah,
even going to make the playoffs this year, is blasphemous. Really?
it's a possibility, bro. Like play in, definitely. I think y'all are gonna make the play in because you got what 5 games above. You're about 5 games ahead of the 11 team. So
Yeah, every team in the play-in is pretty much locked in already. Like every single team in the
yeah,
play-in. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's just right now. It's just the fluctuation between number 5, pretty much all the way down to the 10th spot. Because y'all low key could move up to the 5th spot if y'all
We
go on like a
absolutely.
run.
We about to talk
Yeah.
about it. We
So
about to
yeah,
get
yeah.
into that. We definitely about to get into that, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you guys are checking us out on our YouTube channels. If you guys are watching this on Twitter, make sure you follow the Lakerland platform. Definitely appreciate your guys' support here on Lakerland Live. Now, last night the Lakers got it done, big win versus the OKC Thunder. We look pretty dominant, Cole, versus that team, even though they've been one of the top teams in the West overall this season. I think we got the Thunder's number. What you think about
The Thunder's number is size,
it? Mm-hmm.
and we got everything. And we don't even have Christian Wood. We don't even have Christian Wood. He hurt. But when you have a 7'1" center, and then you have 2'6'9" guys that have ridiculous strength. You have Anthony Davis. You have Jackson Hayes. That's gonna be a tough night for Chet every single night. And then they don't have a true four. And then our guards last night like matched up really well with SGA. All of our guards,
All night.
and
Yep.
and none of our guards are presumed to have a defensive like a defensive repertoire at all. But they matched up with like the best isolation scorer pretty much in basketball and shut him down.
So right now, BA, the Lakers are 34-29. They're sitting in ninth place. Tonight they have the second game of a back-to-back. This is another tough game. This is a division rival game. This is versus a team who we have not had a lot of success with. AD individually and the Lakers as a whole. They got the Kings right now, who is in seventh right now. I believe they like 2.5 games in front of the Lakers. Are the Kings one of those teams, BA, that you think the Lakers could potentially pass before the year's out? And if so, do they have to win tonight in order for that to go down like that?
Bro, they have to win tonight. Like every game down this stretch is crucial because, like I said, this is a this is a period of time where you can be either 10th or you can be 5th,
Facts.
and they definitely need this game. I think that the Lakers have the talent to get to that actual 5th spot. Um, the Milwaukee Bucks are about to make their West Coast swing. By the way, I don't know if y'all know
Oh
the
yeah.
schedule.
You know I'm locked and loaded. I have
Yeah,
been watching. First of all, I don't know how
yeah.
they lost to how they beat the Clippers, but I'm closely
Yes.
watching the Milwaukee Bucks.
So I bring up the Bucks because they play the Lakers,
Yep.
they play the Mavericks, they play the Kings, and then they play the Clippers one more time in that 4 game stretch for the next 4 games. So um, they got to win. They got to like all of these teams got to win. Now Golden State, they make me nervous because losing by 50 is just something that doesn't happen. I don't see that often. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It can be anyway, but I'm not counting the Lakers out by I'm the biggest hater, but I'm not gonna count the Lakers out.
So BA, when you look at this graph right here, I know you said play in. What's the highest rank you think the Lakers could availability given? Let's say LeBron and AD stays healthy, everything
Yeah,
goes well, which is fool's gold kind of saying Los Angeles. But if everything hypothetically goes well, how high do you predict the Lakers to be in the West at the end of the season?
bro. They should be number 6. They should be number 6, but I really think that they're gonna be 7 through 8. They're gonna be 7 through 8, I believe.
I don't believe in New Orleans. That's my main reason why. What about you, Cole? How high will our team end up at the end of the season?
I think about I think New Orleans will drop. We end up in at 6.
So
We
we'll
end up
meet
at
the
6.
playoffs in your opinion. No play in.
Yeah, we very well could. I think we can.
Chris in the building. Chris said Lakers need to win every game from this point on. That's a fact. I mean, it's a tough one, but the Western Conference, when you're looking at it right now, is so close. They can they really can afford to lose. I think you guys are right, but we have seen like all the teams that the Lakers needed to lose as of late took losses. So sometimes you got a little bit of leeway and stuff like that. We got Hank in the building. Hank, what's up with you, bro?
What's up, man? What's up, fellas? Salute.
You
Salute,
already know,
salute.
man. We're just talking about the Lakers right now, just coming off of a conversation about Stephen A. saying that the Lakers are not a serious threat, in his opinion, when we talk about facing the Denver Nuggets. When you look at this graph, though, Hank, how high do you think the Lakers can go if all goes well at the end of the year?
I think we had a conversation about that before. I definitely don't trust the Pelicans and slightly don't trust Phoenix. So there's a chance they can.
Did you say you don't trust the Phoenix Suns?
They don't have no defense. They don't have defense. They don't have
They got
defense.
They got
can
Kevin
score.
Durant. That's who they
They can
have.
score though. They
Kevin
can
Durant ain't
score.
LeBron.
They
Bro.
can score, but I could also see them going on a slide. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So, I think they're going to make the play in, or as far as that's concerned. But they can go on a slide. New Orleans can go on a slide. And if I'm not mistaken, the Lakers are. I think they got a strength of schedule is not that bad for them.
Yeah.
I think Dallas is going to find their way in the top 6. I think Dallas is too good to not be in the top 6. So,
no.
I could say they trump New
That's who
Orleans
I don't
eventually.
trust.
You
I
don't
don't
trust
trust.
Dallas?
That's a team I definitely don't trust, bro. You got Luca over here getting pissed off, throwing water bottles and slamming stuff on the bench, and they just look out of whack. They look out of whack. I've been watching the last few games, but they can get it together though.
Yeah, and
Chris
and
says if the
thing is with
Lakers get the
them,
4th spot, they be good in the first round of the playoffs.
they got so
So,
much talent on Dallas now. They need to be in that
Yeah,
top 6 to be real with you.
so
Dallas is a
the late.
beautiful team.
So I'm looking at the Lakers got 19 games left for the season. I would say out of that 19, if they can go like 16-3 or 15 and well, I say 15-4, if they can
Yeah.
pull that off, they should be in that six that they can be in that 5th or 6th spot because I think those other teams are gonna drop.
Are you asking them to do Milwaukee Buck Wings numbers?
Yeah, I'm
That's what's going
asking
to
them to do
take.
like that.
That's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
And bro,
That
I'm
was
so scared.
nasty.
I'm so
That
nervous.
was
I'm
nasty.
telling you, bro. I should have conceded. I should have allowed BA to concede when I had the opportunity to. I might have blew it. I might have fumbled the ball last night.
That was nasty.
Man,
Nasty
This is
work.
what
the
So,
first
about
Doc Rivers
55?
comeback.
mm,
Yeah, I wish it
word.
would have been 55 games like I originally wanted it to be. But D wanted
Shout
to
out to
change
D
it. He's
Money.
like, nah, oh my gosh, we're gonna do
And, and
50. No, give
and
me 58.
and he gone in the win. We ain't heard from D Money all season
Exactly.
since the IST tournament.
Instead of telling me to shut up,
Damn him. Damn him. So, fellas, going back to the Lakers schedule, bro. I know we talked about this as far as a bigger picture, but just in a smaller scale, we look at the next 5 games. You see 4 of those 5 games are going to be nationally televised, big games. What does the record look like when these 5 games are all said and done? Hank, I'm gonna start off with you, bro.
We.
I'm looking at the schedule now. You got home game, home game, home game,
4 out of
2
5
road
is at
games,
home.
home game.
Yep.
So I look at them like I said before, they need to get one of them big wins against the major team. They got it against the Thunder. They could beat the Kings. The Bucks gonna be a little tougher. That's a game that VA need. But they're at home. They're at home. So from what I'm looking offhand, they definitely should be able to have a winning record and move up in the standings because they could beat the Nets. They could beat Grizzlies, Pacers, 76ers, Hawks. They can beat those teams.
That's a tough. I ain't gonna lie. I know. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I'm the only person up here that's not like a Lakers fan like that for real. I'm gonna keep it 100. This look tough, y'all. This is a tough little stretch. This
Bro,
stretch is crazy, bro.
let
Home
me
game or
explain
not.
something. Let me explain something to you, bro. Not only is this little 5-game sample size tough looking, bro, this shit could take all the gas out of LeBron. Like, let's be real. He's coming off of a back-to-back tonight, right? You know what I'm saying? Versus the defending Pacific champions and the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have already beaten the Lakers, I believe, a couple times already this season. So you have 2 games in this 5-game stretch versus the Kings, 1 on the road. Coming off of this back-to-back, you only got 1 night rest before you have to lock in with Giannis and Dame. Giannis has been out, so he's going to be resting. Then you got Minnesota, who's been at the top of the food chain all season.
Yeah.
And of course, I know people be, shying at the Golden State Warriors, but bro, as long as you got Steph Curry in that core, I always gonna have a level of respect for them. This stretch right here, bro, the Lakers as a team is gonna have to step up. They can't depend on LeBron and AD to play hero throughout this stretch because they could get it done. But after that, LeBron ass is gonna be gas, bro. And that's the last thing the Lakers need going into a playoff run is these guys being out of gas.
Vincent and I read a report they're supposed to be coming back soon. Vincent and Vando.
That was another
Yeah.
interesting take that I saw earlier today. Gabe Vincent is actually making a target to come back either at the end of March or possibly the beginning of April. What's your reaction to that, Cole? Where does Gabe Vincent fit in if he does make a comeback before the year's out?
I'm telling you right now, when he come back, we're gonna start losing.
We're going to start losing?
Yeah. Darvin has these weird attachments to players to where he doesn't know how to stagger minutes. He doesn't know how to balance minutes. He doesn't understand. Hey, just cause I feel this type of way about a guy, he might not be better than this other player. And it was apparent with Vincent when he was healthy. It was apparent with TP earlier this season till Braun got mad. It's apparent with Cam Reddish putting him in fourth quarters over your starting point guard. He has these weird attachments to players, and whenever he does that, we start losing. He was playing Cam Reddish minutes over Vando
Yep.
when we were winning with Van. Like he has these weird attachments to players that cause us to lose. So whenever he come back, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's the playoffs, we're gonna lose.
It's a possibility that y'all can lose the next 5 straight games. That is very possible.
Really?
I
My
don't,
Very,
I don't think it's
God.
that's very possible. I know I'm hearing y'all. I'm hearing y'all, Gabe, Vincent, and Vando. I'm hearing y'all. Salute to them. Salute to them. But I'm looking at what's in front of me right now, and it's possible that all of these teams can win because all of these teams are hungry and are really fighting for seeding, except for Minnesota. Well, Minnesota is fighting to keep the seed, keep the number 1 seed. So, yo, all of these teams are hungry. These ain't no teams that's just okay. We can take a game off like OKC last night. I don't know if y'all noticed them boys was chilling. They didn't play like themselves last night. I don't know if they was coasting. They thought it was gonna be a solid, easy game or whatnot, but they didn't look like OKC. But these teams, y'all better hope that they do that. Y'all better hope
I,
that these boys is hungry.
I'm not scared of Minnesota. They offense. So
I'm
Yeah,
not either, bro. I told you. I'm
I
not
think they're
sold
gonna
on
go
it.
3-2 at the very least.
3-2.
I
Very
think we
least.
dropped one to. I think we dropped that Milwaukee game, and we dropped one of these Sacramento games.
Yeah,
Lakerland,
better
y'all
hope
got to
Giannis
let us know
healthy.
in the live chat. What are the Lakers going to go in their next 5 games? These next 5 games right here. What are the Lakers' record going to be? Chris said he got the Lakers going 3-1 within the next 4. I'm really focused, fellas, on this weekend. I really am. You know, all 5 of these teams are decent teams, but I'm really focused on this weekend. This will be, I believe, the last time that they play Giannis and Dame. This will be the second game, I believe.
Yeah,
Or was
should
this
be
the
the second
first?
one. It should be the
Wait,
second, I believe. I think did they play them back in November or December?
Before the Dame trade. I think
I
they
think
played
they
Milwaukee, if I'm not mistaken. So this should be the last one with that one. And Sunday, just bringing the Minnesota Timberwolves fan base back down to reality. I think that if the Lakers can execute well versus the Thunder and the Timberwolves in the same week and get wins, I'm feeling really good about that, as well as being able to beat one of the top contenders in the Eastern Conference. The Sacramento thing, the Golden State thing, those guys are division rivals. They play each other 4 or 5 times in a regular season alone, and if you get a chance to play them in the playoffs, plenty of times to study those teams and possibly, get 4 wins when they count the most. So I'm not really worried so much about Sacramento or Golden State. I'm going to be focused on Milwaukee and Minnesota for these next 5 games, fellas.
I got them 3-2. I got
Three
them
and
three
two.
and two. I got them winning. I got them winning tonight versus Sac, losing to Milwaukee, losing to Minnesota, and losing. Winning. I'm sorry, winning. Beating Golden State. They're gonna split a game with Sacramento. They're gonna split a game with Sacramento,
That's what I feel
and
gonna happen.
possibly, yeah. So I got them. I see 2 losses on here, but maybe possibly 2-3, 3-2 or 2-3. I would say.
If the season ended right now, the Lakers would be in the play-in tournament, right? But Hank, would you consider the Lakers season, if it ended today, a success or a failure?
Success because they're not losing. Got a winning record.
Okay. What about what about you, BA? If the season ended today, how would you kind of recap the Lakers season as a failure or a success?
Do we have any capital F's in here? Do we have a capital F for failure? The capital F for failure. The way that they brought because brought in all of these pieces. Because you remember at the beginning of the season, what was I saying before the season started? I was like, man, I was like, the Lakers gonna be crazy, man. They got these pieces, they got that pieces. The free agency, they the best free agency, all of this stuff. And I'm looking and they like, meh, like quality in. So to me, it'll be a failure.
What about you, Cole?
Y'all know my favorite word. These niggas are losers.
Mm.
We lost this season when we didn't fire Darvin last season. It's a failure. We better win a chip, bro.
So let's break it down real quick before we get into our last topic. Since you feel that way, let me ask you this. Who will be the blame then? Who's the number one blame of the Lakers being a failure this year if the season ended today? Who you blaming?
The coach.
Darvin?
And I'm blaming Pelinka for not firing him.
Thank you. Somebody finally went on record and gave Rob Pelinka some responsibility. I really appreciate that because I've been waiting for a minute.
Dang, I was like, Terry Stotts is right there. Like, I don't. What?
Man, Pelinka, you can't put a Kobe guy with LeBron. You can't put a Kobe guy with LeBron. Like he wants them to lose. Like he's like, as long as we make it to the playoffs,
we
Kobe's
talked about that.
LeBron's gonna retire, and I'm still gonna have my position, and then we can start winning again. Like I really think he's thinking sick like that.
AD gonna have 3 rings.
Yeah. Yo, this is crazy.
So we got Darvin as the terrorist, as the problem, as the blame. Who would be the Lakers MVP right now if the season ended today?
AD.
Anthony Davis.
We asked so much of that man. We asked him to be the best defender in the world and average like 24, 25. That's crazy.
I'm gonna say LeBron.
You say Bron?
Yeah, Bron is there. Bro, AD, don't get me wrong. AD is a close second. He is a close second, and I can see where you're going with that call. But LeBron has bailed y'all out of so many fourth quarters this year. Like he's bailed like games in the balance, and he just do LeBron things, and y'all win. He's done that like a good 10. I want to say a good 10 to 15 games this year. That's a lot of games to do that at his age.
Yeah.
Now, Hank, you said this season would be considered a success if it ended today, right?
Right.
When it comes to LeBron James and his decision in the offseason, has this season been good enough for LeBron to stay, or do you think he's going to go?
I think it's so many factors that go into that. With his son, and then I keep reading reports about this money. Somebody he won $500 million.
Mm-hmm.
So,
wait a minute, I don't like the way you saying that. You saying that like he don't deserve it. I mean, wait a minute, hold on.
Let
me get my
He's
microphone together.
He's 40. He doesn't. He's
He
not
don't deserve it.
No.
He's 40.
He already even got paid his money. You know what he got $500 million over contracts.
What the coach say? I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm
out.
I'm 40. I'm a man.
I expect BA with the ultimate hate. Cole, did you say LeBron don't deserve it?
$500 million? No.
Oh my God! You are a traitor. I
You
thought
acting like
he
he's
was a traitor.
Luka. You're acting like he's Luka and he's gonna play another 10 years. No.
You trying to get him? You trying to get this?
What has Luka done? What has
Seven,
Luka
shame.
done?
No. You're acting like he's gonna play another 10 years to pay him 500.
Exactly.
He's not.
He's gonna play another
He's
2
gonna
to
be
3.
like 5 years. Maybe
He's gonna play another
maybe.
2 to 3. That's worth $500 million to me.
Here, take your $25 million, sir. Thank you. Let's leave this. Hey, let's open up the salary cap so we can get some other players in here to help you. Take your 25.
Right.
You've already made over $500 million from contracts alone.
Do you want to win or not? Do you want to win or not? You're a
This is the
billionaire.
most disrespectful, bro. If you want to win, you make LeBron happy. That's the bottom line.
If you want to win, LeBron take a pay cut. You're 40.
What?
So you're saying, Seven.
God.
Seven, you know what you're saying right now, Seven. You're pretty much saying what I've been saying for the last 2 years. He just doesn't care about winning. If that's the case, he just don't care about winning. Get his bread and move on.
No,
Agenda
bro.
push.
Yo, he's definitely agenda pushing, yo. You
the
definitely
success, the
agenda pushing.
success of the season, he needs to make sure he can try to get in that top 6 so he can outdo Jordan all time at this age. Jordan didn't make the playoffs. So he needs to get in that top 6 and make the playoffs. Agenda push, agenda push, agenda push.
Yeah. Yo,
Agenda push.
Can we
feel
have
like
the next
this, man.
Lakerland show? Can we do agenda pushing? That's what I think that's what we're gonna do. And we should, and I think we'll invite a special guest. We'll let the live chat come up one by one if they got a special agenda they want to push. And I think we'll break this thing down. We're
I
gonna put
thought
it
you
together.
never asked. I thought you
Bet.
never
That'd be
asked me.
fire.
We're
That'd
gonna
be
do that. We're gonna do
fire.
that on the
That'd
next
be
Lakerland
fire.
show, on the next Lakerland podcast. If we get together this weekend, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Hank, are you more or less disrespectful than these two brothers? Because they say LeBron don't deserve the money. Where you at with this?
If it's gonna hurt the cap, I wouldn't do that.
$500 million,
I would take as
bro.
much as I can out of it, but I do want I want the help. I want the help.
They just paid Shohei
And I'm
Ohtani
gonna go
$500.
back to my Pistons back in the day. Lambert restructured his salary so he can get some help on the
Yeah.
team. It didn't help.
Yeah.
Of course, it didn't get him to the championship, but I'm saying he did that to help win.
The
That's what you
$50
gotta do.
million for the next 10 years.
Yo, this is
For
ridiculous
the
to me.
next 10
We are
years.
talking about we're talking about GOAT James, boys and girls.
Uh,
We're not talking about nobody else. We're
They
talking
about
about
to get
GOAT
him a
James.
team. They about to let him have the Vegas team.
And
yeah, go be an owner, LeBron. Go be an owner, LeBron.
y'all have been cool with players getting paid not only for what they projected to do, for what they have done. Y'all have been cool with players getting paid for that. Now
Not me.
LeBron is
Not
not
me.
eligible, or he
Not me.
shouldn't be eligible to get his money because of he's not going to be worth $500 million of production in the next few years. Really?
I am a big proponent of if they are over 34, you should not be paying them over like 150. So definitely not $500 million.
Bro, the way the market is now, Klay Thompson. Okay, so
Klay
keep that
Thompson
same
contract
energy.
is horrible. Klay Thompson contract is horrible.
So
Klay
keep that
Thompson
same
going to New
energy
York.
for Klay. Is Klay a $20 million a year guy?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Woman.
All right.
He sucks.
So you want to
In
be
New York, he is.
In
In New
you're
York?
nasty. You're
What,
nasty.
Brooklyn?
So 7.
You're nasty.
Nah, you didn't see he had that I love New York shirt on when he was there. He trying to
Yeah,
politic.
for real though. It's some
Yeah.
validity to that though. Like that is a real possibility. That is
You
a
like that,
real
though, BA?
possibility.
Nah. No. Ew.
Where
Ew.
does Klay fit at? Him and Jalen Brunson?
Yo, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Klay
Like I
gonna take
see
a
it. Like
30
it's
footer
happening.
and Julius gonna swing on me.
It's too much. They just, bro, that's the NBA just be tossing money around, bro. They just be like, here, you get 30 million. No, you get 35 million. And that's why you got people like my guy, what's my guy in Portland right now?
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton?
That's why you got Aiton talking about, I'm a max player anyway. So
No,
it
he ain't
doesn't
no
even
max
matter.
player. You
He
get
getting max player money though.
Max players don't stay in their house when there's a snowstorm. They come out there and perform.
Yeah.
You don't have max player mentality. Mhm.
Uh-oh, here we go.
That's
Yo.
crazy.
Y'all not gonna like my list. The all-time five, y'all not gonna like it.
Oh, we about to get
Y'all
into it. This is the
God.
final topic of the show, Lakerland topic. This is our TikTok segment, so you know we got to get into it the most disrespectful way we know how. Make sure y'all smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the Lakerland platform. Don't forget, another quick reminder, go to playback.tv/Lakerland. Join our VIP, free VIP Laker watch party room. We locked in for all Laker games. We provide you guys free access to watch the game, kick it with us, and all that other good stuff. We also do other things on that platform. So go to playback.tv/Lakerland and join our VIP watch party room. It is free, and we are now giving some free VIP access for all of our watch parties. BA, let's get to it. Let me get your all-time Lakers top 5, any position.
All right. This is by position or it's just like top 5 all
Any
time?
position. Just name. Just name.
Oh,
Just
name.
name.
Kobe. Magic.
That's one.
Kareem. Mm, this is where it gets a little tricky. Um, I'm trying to think
Really?
about the other. Shaq.
That's because the hate in your heart. That's the only reason why I say tricky, because all the hate in your heart. Thank you.
Yo, it's because I hate now.
Talk about this is where it
Shaq.
get tricky.
And damn, it's either gonna be. It's gonna be. Should it be? I go James Worthy.
You know you picked the wrong James, right? But I'm gonna let you live. Do what you do. Do what you do.
He not LeBron James ain't no
Clearly
top
you
five
picked the
all
wrong.
time, bro. Not in Lakers. Not no Lakers, bro. He not.
You just have no respect for what this dude has done. I think you refuse to look at the complete body of
No.
work for what he's
He's
done
top
for the
five
Lakers.
of all
I think
time.
you just disregard it.
All NBA players.
No.
All NBA players.
Lakers.
Not the Lakers. The Lakers alone, he ain't did enough to be top five as a Laker. That's a prestigious franchise, bro.
Oh, where we at with your top five of the Lakers all time?
So me and BA have the same top five, except I have James Worthy in front of Shaq.
See, I can see that.
But the same five.
Yeah. And for anybody that's gonna say this,
Wow.
what's it called? Jerry West is a loser, so don't talk to me.
Yeah. That's why I was hesitant with.
Jerry
Talk to
West
Hank.
is
Talk
he's
to
a
Hank.
loser.
Talk to Hank. I'm betting the rent money. Hank,
Hank,
can I get your top five, please? Watch how outdated these five guys gonna be.
Elgin
They're
Baylor.
gonna be truly great though.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Watch. Elgin
Wilt
Baylor.
Chamberlain.
Should I start it?
All right.
Wilt Chamberlain. Should I start it off, Hank?
I'm going since I'm thinking about tenure as well. I think LeBron got enough tenure there now. He's been there 6 years.
What are you doing? 6 years, one chip. One chip. Oh my gosh!
Don't let him do that to you, Hank.
Missed the playoffs twice and made the play-in twice.
Wait a
Man,
minute.
hell no, man.
And he orchestrated one of the
Don't
worst
stop there.
trades in modern basketball.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Somebody call the boss.
here y'all go.
Somebody call the
I'm gonna
boss.
put him
Here
on
y'all
there.
go with this
Find
Russell
that
Westbrook
$500 million
talk.
contract this
Here
year.
we
with the
go.
Lakers. I'm
He
putting
blew up
him
a
on there.
championship team.
Who else you got, Hank?
I'm putting Kobe. I'm putting Magic. I'm putting. See, I'm stuck on this one. He's hold on. Yeah, he's been there a year less than LeBron, so I'm gonna keep him off for now. I'm gonna put Powell. I wasn't gonna put AD,
I got Powell over LeBron.
and I got Shaq. You know I got Shaq.
Are y'all insane?
He went
I'm
back
about
to
to say,
back.
No,
what's taking you so long to say Shaquille O'Neal is what I'm trying to figure out. Number
Oh, he was number one,
bro.
really.
Money.
You know Kobe. Shaq, my guy.
no
But-
Kareem, huh? No
I
Kareem.
value Shaq more than Kareem in the Lakers. To me, that's my
Ooh.
guy.
No Showtime love. This is
I know Kareem.
Shaq is my
Hank
guy.
don't got nobody under the
Shaq
2000s.
will
I'm
break
very
Kareem's
surprised at
arm if
this
they
list.
play each other.
No Showtime love.
Yeah, she'll break Kareem's arm.
That's crazy.
I'm going with Kobe, Magic, Kareem, LeBron, and I don't have no respect for him. He's a Laker.
Yeah,
Worst coach of all time.
We ain't doing
What's wrong
we
with
ain't doing this, man.
What's wrong?
Oh, man.
So,
If that's the
ladies and gentlemen,
Are
you
y'all
can
crazy?
three-peat. You can be the best player on a three-peat, but you cannot be top 5 in an organization.
Hey, if that's the case, man, take
You
James
need to
Worthy
stop
off and
disrespecting
put
Phil Jackson.
You can
7. If that's the case, take James Worthy off and put Tex Winters.
You didn't put Pat Riley.
Now, I say
You
put
put
Pat
Phil
Riley.
Jackson.
Listen.
You didn't put Pat Riley.
Pat Riley. Oh,
Pat
never mind.
Riley.
Pat Riley. Not Tex.
You didn't put
Pat
Dr.
Riley.
Bucks.
Who is Pat Riley?
You didn't put Dr. Bucks.
Who is Pat Riley?
Ooh.
I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, if that's how y'all want to carry it, that's
No.
fine.
No.
Listen,
You didn't put Dr.
all I know
Bucks,
is
but
this.
you put Phil Jackson.
Cole
I
is
put the
dropping
guy who was
bars right
responsible for
now.
all
He is
Kobe
barring
rings.
you away right now, Seven. Cole bars right now. He got his bars up right now, bro. He just said some names I would not even fathom.
Listen,
Yo,
Like,
he can say all
if
the names he
if
wants.
we're gonna go
Phil brought
exact,
the
like I don't
rings.
Kobe and Shaq, brother.
No, Phil brought them rings to Shaq.
No,
Phil
Tex Winters
came to
bought the
LA
rings.
with 6
Tex Winters.
rings.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear it, but
Oh.
Phil didn't make Shaq go
He
to
never started
7-1.
from the bottom and built the
we
champion.
Right.
So go
talking
ahead and
about
sit up here and lie to me and lie to Lakerland and tell me that Greg Popovich is better all time than Phil Jackson. I'm here. I'm
He
waiting to hear
is.
that.
He
He
is.
built from the
he is.
bottom.
He is.
Yeah,
Who
he
built
is.
from
He
the
a
bottom?
better. He a
Phil
better
Built from the
Jackson had
bottom.
the best
They was
player in the
trash.
world 3 different times. He had the best player in the world 3 different times. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
You know what amazes me? You give Phil Jackson no credit for that. He made those guys the best.
He's
Them guys,
bad. What's
none
his
of them
coaching
guys,
philosophy?
Shaq,
It's
Kobe,
his injuries,
Michael,
bro.
Scotty, did not win before Phil. Only Dennis Rodman won before Phil. None of them
This-
guys won before Phil.
And Phil didn't win before Tex Winters. I don't know. He's a Tex Winters.
Why has Tex Winters
He's
never
a
got a
Tex-
head coaching job in the NBA? Explain that.
Because
Chris.
he was
with
loyal.
Phil. He was with
Because he
Phil.
was loyal.
Listen, he was with Phil from Chicago to LA. Coaches, you could be a head coach. Look at Greg Popovich still doing this thing. We're talking about a guy who transitioned the game, quote
His
unquote,
coaching
Tex
tree is
Winters.
crazy. Popovich coaching tree is crazy.
Crazy, ridiculous. It's like
Big Becky.
yeah, facts. Like Bill
Ain't Doc Rivers under that
Parcells
coaching
type
tree?
coaching tree.
Ain't
Wait
Doc
a
Rivers under
minute.
that coaching tree?
So you're going to
Nah.
give Greg Popovich coaching tree credit, but the first 2 names you give me is Becky Hammond and Doc Rivers.
Becky Hammond is a
Becky Hammond.
two-time champ.
She's amazing. She's amazing. What are we talking
Bro,
If
she was
Becky, if Becky Hammond was coaching the Lakers, you'd be like,
He
Becky,
made
hey,
Udoka.
If
Becky
Phil,
Hammond almost she was almost an NBA head coach.
She
Wow.
gonna be the next coach of the Spurs.
She was almost that.
she's
though.
not
She
going to
was
be the next coach of the
almost.
Yes,
Spurs.
she
That's a
is.
troll. She's never going
No,
to get
it's
no head
not.
coaching job.
He gonna give
Watch
it to
this.
her. I bet you. I bet you.
Watch
he
this.
is.
yeah.
Watch this. Who would you rather have? Who's taking us further this year to as a coach? Becky Hammond or Phil Jackson?
Becky
Becky
Hammond.
Hammond.
Becky
She
Hammond.
she
Of
understands
course.
modern basketball. She doesn't
Yeah.
rely on one system. That doesn't work in the playoffs anymore.
Yeah. You see what she doing in the WNBA, how she coaching.
And she knows how to use a big woman with a post game, which,
Yeah.
you know,
And she can stand
She-
up and have to sit in the chair all day.
She knows how to get the others involved. The others.
she write X's and O's. Her hands are in her pockets. Like, I don't.
Facts.
She doesn't rely on her assistant coach's systems.
7. Becky coming.
You
That's
three,
Wemby's next coach. Wemby's next coach.
It just might be.
bro.
Nah,
She's not
if she
getting.
coached
Y'all
Wemby, I'll
need to
start
really
crying.
stop it. Y'all really
If she
need to
coached
stop
Wemby,
it.
I'll cry.
And the fact that y'all tried to put an unproven female coach,
She's
who hasn't
Unproven.
even had
She's
who
proven.
hasn't even been employed, who hasn't
She-
even
she
had the
coached
job
it.
title.
She coached
hasn't
the
even had
summer
the
league
job
and they
title.
won a championship in the summer
Yeah.
league with new
And
players.
she was
Oh my
She was head
god.
assistant, wasn't she?
So I
Was she
just
the
want
She
to
was
get.
the head
She was
coach.
head
She was the
assistant.
number one. Yeah.
She was head assistant to the point that when Pop missed games, she was the head coach. Like,
And
that's
you want
like,
okay, and you want to compare that to 6 in
Yeah.
Chicago and 5 in LA. That's what you want to do to me with me?
that was
7.
40 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, he ain't
How many
lying,
Red
man.
Auerbach
He ain't
got?
lying.
Red Auerbach is better than Phil Jackson.
what?
Mhm.
Red
Don
How
Auerbach
many
Nelson.
got like
championships
Let's
Red
go.
Auerbach got?
he
Hold
got
on.
like
Wait,
17. I think he got
I'm just
17.
playing.
can we reverse this? Can we go back a minute because this conversation
16 or
started.
17.
This conversation started by the name of Pat effing Riley. So let me
Yeah.
just get this part straight. Are y'all telling me that Pat Riley was a better Lakers coach than Phil Jackson was?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm done. I
You can
am done.
You smoke crack, don't
Pat
you?
Riley,
Three franchises to the finals. Three
It's a
We
franchises.
difference
agenda
between
pushing.
I know it's a difference between a coaching and a psychologist. It's a difference, bro. It's a difference.
Lakers to
with
the
a coaching
finals. Knicks to the
therapist.
finals. Miami Heat to the finals.
Where my sage at? Let me get my sage candles real quick, man. Let me get my sage.
Oh my
This is unbelievable. When you look at the Showtime Lakers, last question for y'all. When you look at the Showtime Lakers,
Mhm.
if we put that into a pie, how much percentage of credit are you giving Pat Riley for the success of the Showtime Lakers?
Like 30.
Yeah, it was.
You're
It was
giving
more
Phil
of a-
Jackson 50% of the success for the Lakers at least.
Hell
I'm not
no.
giving them.
They got about
50%.
the same
What?
percentage.
Like
They got about the
15.
same percentage.
Like,
Oh my
Now, hey,
God!
like
I'll give
15.
him. Yeah, I give him 50 for the Bulls. I might give him 50% for the Bulls. I just might,
It's
but not for
Tech's
the
winner
Lakers though.
Bro,
system,
Kobe
though.
would have
Yeah,
no.
that's a fact.
Yo,
I'm not giving it for the
The
Bulls.
50 the 50 you
Damn.
give should go to Jerry
And
Krause,
then you had Grover over there that was the strength and conditioning coach that was getting them boys mentally. Oh my God, never mind.
do you know
And he
what
went to the
talking about-
Lakers too. And he
you
went to
talking
the Lakers too.
You know what disappoints me the most about this?
What?
Phil Jackson saved your boy's career.
Cool.
He saved your man's career, BA. Kobe
Melo?
Bryant.
He
Kobe.
said no. You know what saved Kobe Bryant's career?
Phil.
Mamba mentality.
Gasol.
No, Mamba mentality. That's what saved his career when he switched to
Phil.
number 24 and up this is his whole game. That's what
If
saved.
Phil didn't come back, Kobe don't
He
get them
still-
2 rings, and his whole legacy is different.
It was really Pau Gasol, but you know.
Yeah, low key it was. Hey,
was
not
really Pau
that
Gasol.
we get Pau Gasol a lot, but I actually think it was Andrew Bynum as well. He's so underrated on both of those teams. He got hurt one of the
Lamar
years,
Odom.
but Lamar
Yeah, he got
Odom,
hurt 2010.
yeah,
Look
like
at
bro,
the personality. Look at the personalities
'Cause
that
they
Phil
was
had to
number
deal
one.
with.
They was number one in the West before they even got Pal. Go look at the numbers.
But I'm
They
saying
was number
what-
one before they even
but
got.
they didn't win before they had Pal. Once they
No,
won
they didn't.
with the collective
Pau
that they
was that
had, the
quick.
personalities that they had. That's Phil Jackson, Ron Artest, Kobe Bryant,
It sounds
Andrew
like
Bryant.
therapist.
Like what?
Sounds like
Every
a
coach
therapist
has
to
Like
me.
number one on another
That's what I'm
team.
saying.
He
Every
had
coach
great
has to
players.
deal with personalities.
It
Every
sounds
coach
like a
has to deal with
therapist to
personality.
me. It's what it sounds like. Sounds like a
Bro,
therapist. Doesn't
You
sound
have
like a
never
coach.
seen you trying to sit up
Or
there
a
and
life
tell me that you
coach.
have those traits on other teams. Other teams are not winning back-to-back championships,
He
three-peating,
is.
setting
He is
setting
Doc.
dynasties.
He is
Oh.
just like, to me, he is a lucky version of Doc Rivers.
Thank
He is a
you.
lucky vision.
Thank you.
Phil
Good-
Jackson.
He's
Oh
a good
my
team
God!
merchant. He's a good
Oh
team
He is a
my
lucky
God.
version. It's not you. The top two of the greatest play, three of the greatest. I gotta keep counting. Three of the greatest players that ever played just fall on your roster. Stop it, Seven. You're not doing this, man.
BA, not to mention that when they were on your roster, those 3 players were the best players in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
They were
That's
the
what I'm
best
saying.
players.
Oh, my fault. Cause hey, Pippen was damn near top 5 every year he played too.
We gotta go. We gotta
Bro
go.
had 2 different sets of
Then-
teams with 2 superstars.
Bro,
He
you
had 2
hey,
different sets of teams.
you had Tony
Come on.
Kukoc. You had Tony Kukoc, which was a 6-man of the year, was incredible coming off the bench. Then you had Lamar Odom, which was
Dennis
another 6-man
Rodman.
coming off the bench.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rock.
Dennis Rock. You
Don't
had
take
2
away that.
6. You had 2 6-man of the year that were rare for their time frame. With Lamar being able to play, make and handle the ball as a big man, and Kukoc being able to shoot the light. Like, come on, bro.
Exactly,
You-
bro.
This
He
man is a
inherited.
good
Like,
team merchant, man. He's a
Robin
good team
Robin was
merchant.
averaging
Yeah.
18 rebounds a game.
You guys are giving me
Facts.
names of cokeheads, guys who don't know how to behave.
Yo,
Phil won with these guys. Phil
If
got
you-
these guys into winners. These
Hey,
guys have
it was
not been able to win nowhere else under nobody else's tutelage other
Exactly.
than Phil. Lamar,
Dennis Rodman
Dennis
had
did it
2
with Chuck
championships
Daly.
with the bad boys.
He did it with
Pistons.
Chuck. I said
Yeah.
he was the only one that won with before Phil. Mike, Scotty, Kobe, Shaq.
I mean, technically, if
Come
we
on,
talking
bro.
about championships, MJ won before Phil too, because he got one in North Carolina.
James Worthy was the best player on that team.
Yo, hey,
He got one. He got one. He's a winner. He's
Got
a winner.
one?
He got one.
Wait a minute,
Yeah, he
hold
got
on,
one.
Cole. You don't get that same energy to Carmelo.
No,
Bro, I'm
no,
out of
no.
here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. No.
Off your criteria, he's a winner. Yeah, off your
Yeah.
criteria, he's a winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say he was a loser till then. But off your criteria, he was a winner.
Yo. Lakerland, we are out of here.
Oh,
I
and
promise.
he got a
you.
gold medal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And he got a couple of them. He
Who's
got a
that?
couple of them.
Who's that?
Michael had the 84 gold medal with the
Oh,
national
yeah.
championship.
We
Mhm.
got more
God
gold
damn.
medals than Melo. Do we got more gold medals than Melo? Oh, all right.
You
Thank
talking
you.
about
Melo
Phil
got
Jackson
two.
argument?
Melo got two.
This is a Phil
Melo only got
Jackson
two.
argument. This is not a
Melo only
Carmelo.
got
This is not.
two.
He keep his stats. He keep all his stats on Carmelo. He want to rebuttal everything I got to say about
Carmelo
Anthony.
and KD. I will hate on you, bro. Come on, bro. Slander video coming.
It's
Low,
coming
hey,
soon. I promise
low
you.
key. They damn near they a similar player too. Now that I
Thank
look at their
you.
career, they're very
Thank
similar. They're very
bro.
similar. KD, what saved them from being a little different was joining Steph Curry. That was the only thing that separated them.
They don't even want to talk about, you know what, Chris? I'm not even going to bring up that Phil won as a player. I'm not even going to do that to him. I'm going to let it go. But
So
big
did
up
Pat
to my
Riley. He was in
brothers.
that New York team too.
Who the guy that was
Oh,
working in
facts.
TV? The guy that was
Pat
working in
Riley.
TV and film?
No,
That
Yeah,
Pat
Pat
Riley
hey,
was on the New York Knicks team when they won a
yeah.
championship.
Hey, that guy that guy that brought a couple championships and brought your boy over to Miami. That same guy. That same guy.
Oh,
Mm.
the guy who breathed life back into Miami, the real Miami Heat culture, the real
That's
person
so
responsible for the Heat culture. Okay,
Yo,
cool.
this 70 years
It's about to get
Come on.
disrespectful.
No,
Yeah,
we need to
come
get
on.
say this for the agenda pushing episode. Say
We
this.
gonna
Yeah,
say this.
we gotta say this one. This
We're
is
gonna
no
say this one.
conversation.
Shout
Agenda.
out to my brothers Hank, BA, and Cole. As always, this is Lakerland. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for us. Please subscribe to the platform as we are just starting this new show and we're looking for all the support. Make sure you also follow us on our individual platforms. We all doing our thing. Hank got Sports Game Vision on social media. We got BA with Get Your Bars Up Media as well. So make sure y'all check us out. My brother Cole got his platform. Cole, you got a name yet for your platform? You still working on your stuff?
I'm still working on it. I'm just still cold for right now.
No doubt. So make sure y'all follow my brother. We locked and loaded, man, all the time, every time. Y'all stay safe. We are out of here, fellas. Y'all be good.
You
Peace,
too,
people.
bro. Salute.
All right, salute.